Hey everybody, welcome back. We're here doing the lessons of A Course in Miracles, and today we're doing lesson 199. I am not a body, I am free. This is a great teaching. The ego loves to make us think that we're our bodies. And of course, I don't look ahead with the lessons, and I didn't know what today's lesson was going to be. So yesterday, I went to a beautiful gathering with my group that's called Sovereign Beings here in New Jersey, and we actually had a great class on how to create a private membership association for my friends that are in this group who are wanting to move away from the corporate world and the structures that are kind of running our society and create new systems where we can help people and not be encumbered by licenses and certifications and all these like statutory rules and regulations. So anyway, it's an ongoing thing. It was our kind of introductory discussion about that. So we haven't really decided what we're going to do. And plus I'm going to be moving next month. So I'm not sure exactly where this is going to go, but it was a good education. Anyway, whenever we have our meetings, which is monthly, we do like a potluck. So after my partner and I left last night, we went somewhere else to eat dinner, and I ate pizza. And I have been practicing under some loose guidelines, this thing called the mucusless diet healing system, which essentially says that humans are designed to eat fruit and leafy greens. And so I go through periods of time where I don't have any cheese, and I don't eat any meat anymore, and I eat a lot of fruit and a lot of vegetables, some raw, some cooked. Anyway, so this morning I woke up with this little bit of a hangover feeling. It's body related, and I feel like it's related to the cheese. So I start to go through this like picking on myself moment. And so I just think it's beautiful that the lesson today is about the body, and I woke up feeling a little bit like I made a mistake, or my body isn't strong enough to handle cheese. I don't know, whatever it is, it was not pleasant. And so I'm looking forward to some Jesus teaching around reminding me that I'm not my body and that I'm free. So here we go. Freedom must be impossible as long as you perceive a body as yourself. The body is a limit. Who would seek for freedom in a body looks for it where it cannot be found. The mind can be made free when it no longer sees itself as in a body, firmly tied to it and sheltered by its presence. If this were truth, the mind were vulnerable indeed. The mind that serves the Holy Spirit is unlimited forever, in all ways, beyond the laws of time and space, unbound by any preconceptions, and with strength and power to do whatever it is asked. Attack thoughts cannot enter such a mind, because it has been given to the source of love, and fear can never enter into a mind that has attached itself to love. It rests in God, and who can be afraid who lives in innocence and only loves? It is essential for your progress in this course that you accept today's idea and hold it very dear. I'm listening. Be not concerned that to the ego it is quite insane. The ego holds the body dear because it dwells in it and lives united with the home that it has made. It is a part of the illusion that has sheltered it from being illusory itself. Here does it hide, and here it can be seen as what it is. Declare your innocence and you are free. The body disappears because you have no need of it except the need the Holy Spirit sees. For this, the body will appear as a useful form for what the mind must do. It thus becomes a vehicle which helps forgiveness be extended to the all-inclusive goal that it must reach according to God's plan. Cherish today's idea and practice it today and every day. Make it a part of every practice period you take. There is no thought that will not gain thereby in power to help the world, and none which will not gain in added gifts to you as well. We sound the call of freedom round the world with this idea. And would you be exempt from the acceptance of the gifts you give? The Holy Spirit is the home of minds that seek for freedom. In Him they have found what they sought. The body's purpose is now unambiguous, and it becomes perfect in the ability to serve an undivided goal. In conflict-free and unequivocal response to mind with but the thought of freedom as its goal, the body serves and serves its purpose well. Without the power to enslave, it is a worthy servant of the freedom which the mind within the Holy Spirit seeks. Be free today, and carry freedom as your gift to those who still believe they are enslaved within a body. Be you free so that the Holy Spirit can make use of your escape from bondage to set free the many who perceive themselves as bound and helpless and afraid. Let love replace their fears through you. Accept salvation now and give your mind to Him who calls to you to make this gift to Him. For He would give you perfect freedom, perfect joy, and hope that finds its full accomplishment in God. You are God's Son. In immortality, you live forever. Would you not return your mind to this? Then practice well the thought the Holy Spirit gives you for today. Your brothers stand released with you in it. The world is blessed along with you. God's Son will weep no more, and heaven offers thanks for the increase of joy your practice brings even to it. And God Himself extends His love and happiness each time you say, I am not a body, I am free. I hear the voice that God has given me, and it is only this my mind obeys. All right, so there's the course version of this lesson. I am not a body, I am free. Let's see what Jesus had to say in 2019 about this particular lesson. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one you know as Jesus. That was the lesson I taught on the crucifixion day. I am not a body, I am free. The laws of this world do not bind me, and neither do they bind you, if you understand them and practice love and forgiveness. That is the qualifier. You must align yourself with truth, not the untruth that the evidence of the body provides you. So that's interesting. I said I had this hangover feeling, and I'm not drinking alcohol. So this morning when I woke up feeling a little bit regretful or oh man, maybe I should have asked for no cheese or only had a little bit of cheese, whatever it is, I'm just projecting and allowing myself to almost be the victim in this case. So yeah, this is, and it's not killing me, it's not the end of the world, but it's it takes away my peace, and I want to feel peaceful all the time. So okay, where was I? The laws of this world do not bind me, and neither do they bind you, if you understand them and practice love and forgiveness. That is the qualifier. You must align yourself with truth, not the untruth that the evidence of the body provides you. The body says you are separate. The body says you are alone. The body says you die. The body says you feel pain. The ego is the body's ultimate weapon. Do not focus on the body, focus on the mind. When you train the mind, pursue love, and relinquish attack thoughts, your body takes care of itself. Needed to hear that, because it thrives at the frequency you hold. Yeah, that's another thing. So if anybody else is out there who picks on themselves about what to eat, this is really important to hear, because the body will take care of itself if you hold a certain frequency. When you focus on the body and make it the giver and getter of everything you want, you become very fearful. Many of you notice that you feel worse when you try to mold and shape the body through diet and exercise, or even just by judging the body. You feel less loving toward yourself. You feel more controlling, fearful, and materialistic. All of this is very true. In fact, I found myself, and this is interesting, at the pizza place, looking around at everyone, looking at people at the bar, and feeling a little bit of judgment around people who were drinking. And it's just something that's in the forefront of my mind because I used to drink a lot of alcohol, and it's something I've decided not to do, which is also one of the reasons why I don't like going to restaurants a lot, because I don't know, I just notice society and I feel all these feelings around addictions and mindless eating and drinking and whatnot. So and it's all body related. It's not frequency related. I don't know any of these souls or what they're doing or their spiritual practice. That happens because you are focusing on the least loving aspect of your experience here, which is the ego-driven body. The body in and of itself is a neutral object. When the ego uses it as bait, such as material for war, it becomes a very unloving thing. When you choose to pursue love and you do not focus on the body, but on your creativity and your ability to extend your qualities of charisma, kindness, and generosity, the body becomes a useful tool. That is what we seek through this lesson for you to understand. The only valid use the body has is a tool to take you home to love. It does not do this through its use as a sexual object or an object of beauty, but through its use as a tool designed to take you on a journey through your own consciousness. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you tomorrow. Lots of good tidbits there. So I will definitely be reviewing that one a lot today, and reminding myself that my body is a tool to take me home, and it's about my frequency and not about the things that I do. I feel like there is value in treating the body as lovingly as possible, but I would say that there is this opportunity for the ego to kind of take charge of that and get way more deeper and way more constricty with me than is necessary. So I'll be focusing on that and trying to keep that in balance moving forward. I am not a body, I am free. And that applies to all of you as well. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.